Katie Heigl's character, Charleston Tucker, is the head of this particular team. So her job is, as they disseminate all this information, is to put it in a brief and take it each day to the Oval Office and sit the president down and take him through kind of spanning the globe and assessing where in the world the U.S. needs to concentrate its covert activity, its DOD spend, Department of Defense, and that kind of comprises the basic kind of world that we're in, which I didn't know. I had no idea that this was an actual thing, that every day, every morning, someone comes in at 2 a.m. to get ready for a briefing at 9 a.m. with the president. And I mean, obviously that's a natural kind of pressure cooker and kind of a perfect premise for a television show. I think Charleston is very much a professionally kind of unassailable and has her work life in kind of perfect order, and her personal life is the exact opposite. I think it's kind of a train wreck. And since the death of her fiancé, under really kind of violent, horrible circumstances, I think she's completely kind of out of control and kind of spun off from the rest of the world. And I think her work is the thing that grounds her and brings her back and kind of restores her humanity, for lack of a better word, because it forces her to care about these distant places and distant peoples, really in a very real, thorough, emotional. Rodney and Hank Crumpton, both former agency guys and both a wealth of knowledge in their own right. And Rodney's been on set with us, correcting wayward dialogue and situations and giving the cast these little kind of abbreviations and colloquialisms within kind of the what they call the community, the intelligence community, which has been massively helpful, because I think we, having worked on The Blacklist, which I obviously love that show, but it's a very different tonally, very different show from State of Affairs. This is more of I think we're going for something that's really kind of not hyper-realistic, but certainly something that really conforms to what actually happens at the CIA on a daily basis. And I think that you need that level of kind of veracity from guys like Hank and guys like Rodney.